What's good, people? Hopefully, you guys are doing amazing. It's a really good morning, Thursday. I want us to reflect on these Wednesday trade positions that I had in. And yeah, as you can see, this actually was taken out at break even. And the reasons is to why a break of rules again, right? I actually am failing. For this one, I failed to follow my trades. I think with these two positions, I failed to follow my plan, which has really is really costing at this moment. So yeah, let's see what did I see at that moment in time. Actually, from the 4 hour time frame, what we can notice is the market is really bullish until now. At that moment in time, the market was kind of bullish because we were forming these fair value gaps over here. Also had a higher time frame a fair value gap. This is a 12-hour fair value gap. Also had this 4 hour fair value gap at this moment in time. All right, plug in. Yeah, sorry for that. And also we had for NQ, we had this fair value gap that was slightly below here. So this fair value gap, that's why you can see I have also these labeled here, though that's 100 didn't create that, but for NQ we had this fair value gap at this moment in time. So what did price do within this moment in time is we dropped lower. As we were dropping lower, we traded into all these fair value gaps. Then we had this kind of rejections. So I will be showing you the 12-hour fair value gap, but as of now, what we have is this one. We also have the 12-hour fair value gap there, 4 hour fair value gap, this line. We have lots of things going here. If I can maybe get rid of this as of now. At this moment in time is we had seen this rejection of this 4 hour fair value gap, and this candle was closing bullish. So at the moment this candle was printing with few minutes before it closes. I look for my first position, which we're gonna talk about. Then my stop loss actually wasn't at this point, was at this level. Yeah, was to give me a 1 to 5, I think, which is also a breach of my rules. I think yesterday I breached most of my loads, and I did pay for them, right? I did pay for them, but it's also a reminder that if you actually don't follow the plan, you find that we are unprofitable, and that's what ended up. That's how my yesterday ended up. So this candle traded higher, rejected, then I had my entry there. Then with the next candle you dropped, swept the lows, took me out, and then the market expanded, assuming I followed my rules, which I said mandatory, have a 1 to 2. Then if I had that and I ensured that my stop loss is where I should be having it, which is below, let's say I couldn't really, my TP couldn't have been hit for the first trade, but I could have taken a break even maybe with this drop, if the market had dropped to this level, other than a loss. But for this one I took a loss. If we can take things back to where they were, so that was the first trade, which we're going to be reflect on it on the lower time frame. And for the second trade, the market rejected off that liquidity sweep, maintaining the structure from the lower time frames, and the market was showing sign of expanding. So I took my entry there and had it at this moment in time, but also didn't follow my plan. If I had a 1 to 2, then this could be a winner, right? Maybe having back whatever I'd lost with this position. So I didn't follow my rules. I think I have my written rules over here, which I don't know why I didn't. I don't know, because I'd lost way. Yeah. Mm, let's see this one. So this way, with my first position, this is the rule that I had broken. SL placement rule below or above a 15-minute swing high, which you can see. We'll see from the 15 minutes it wasn't that low, and if we refine it further, if maybe we have a 15-minute swing low that has been created, we have maybe price has pulled, sorry, and then we have a retracement into the OTE level of that 15 price leg. Gonna be talking about it. Then I can refine my stop. Rather than having it below the 15-minute swing low, I can have it at maybe the 5-minute swing low, whereby we had that retracement. And whenever to go break even, second distribution formed within that price leg. I think so. And for this one, here is my 1 to 2 are mandatory. I had it even in brackets, should be mandatory. But having it in written and applying it are two different things. And I don't know, greed, and because of maybe trying to make my account grow my account, that's where maybe I didn't really follow that, which is a consequence I'm feeling right now. So with this, I did without rejection. I had it there, would have given me a nice 1 to 2. Now let's talk about the 15 minutes time frame. For the first trade, it was we had maybe a trade of that. NQES had already swept all these liquidities over here. We consider we had already seen this sweep of liquidities, so we have a nice SMT form there, and the market was pulling, forming these 5 minutes 15 minutes fair value gap. So immediately I saw that, immediately the fair value gap was confirmed. I traded, I entered my position there with my stop loss around this moment in time, because to me I was expecting if the market was to be bearish, was to be bullish, then we shouldn't really break this level. But what happened? We dropped even lower to the OTE levels. And what we did is we swept these lows. These lows, if we can check them on the 3 minutes time frame, find they are just internal lows, these internal lows that were swept, and the market started displacing, going higher. So it was a good reminder that rules should be followed. And whenever I say, whenever I should be at the 15-minute swing low until maybe we've seen this retracement, the OTE. Now this is where refinement should come in, right? Maybe to the OTE, and then the market has started to expand. Now we can have it at a 5 minutes low. Maybe this where now I could have had it if I took my entry, maybe again with my second position. I guess you can see it. That's where I had my stop loss below this, other than this low, because the market has dropped to the OTE levels and we are respecting it nicely. Then this was the newly refined low, but for this one I messed up, and yeah, I got burnt out. So with the second position, immediately I'd seen that the market was disrespecting fair value gap here. You can see we had a 15 minutes fair value gap, and we were trading above these order block here. I think from the 1 hour we can get to see, was it a 1 hour? How was that? Yeah, from the 5 minutes we can see we had this order block. We can call it an order block. So that high, immediately was trading above it with this candle. I entered there with my stop loss here, but now the problem was I was kind of greedy, maybe because I'd reduced my stop loss, wanted to make back what I wanted, because I reduced one of my risk, because the first trade was a loser. For the second, I reduced my risk. So I wanted to catch, maybe the feeling at that moment was to catch, to make back whatever I've lost. But the structure here, we can go to the 4 hour, we'll notice that maybe the market was also kind of confirming bearish fair value, whereby I didn't really notice that maybe the market could use that to reverse. But yeah, it did happen. The market tapped into that fair value gap, and now we have turned lower. So break of rules led to my yesterday closing at a loss for the first position, but for the second trade was a break even, because sooner or later, as we were seeing the first distribution consolidation, there I followed my rule. First distribution over here, consolidation, second distribution with fair value gaps, then I moved my stop to break even, but sooner or later the market turned, took me out at break even. So that was the position. I think should be following my rules, and I think from there can be profitable. Which I've said is which are clear really from my trading plan. I should be taking mandatory 1 to 2s, risk, I maintained those 0.5, between 0.5 and 1, which is max. And I had all these, maybe clear targets. We were either bullish. Liquidity sweeps, we have seen we were off discount and premium. We had rejections. We had displacement, disrespect. Yeah, we had everything other than now the main things, which is the risk and the risk to reward, and also a stop loss placement that I messed up. So that is what I say costed me yesterday. But yeah, as long as I know, and I think I should be following that, and taking in the loss and accepting it, and maybe trying to get better next time. So that is it for this video. Looking forward to catch up with you in the next one. As for now, let's call it a day. And today on Thursday, I don't know, we will be reflecting also during the New York time. Until then, be safe, guys. Bye bye.